incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it.
Why does it keep pausing?
So you feel it.
That's what I want to
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
How many cousins Khabib got fighting on this card?
I think 2.
What the fuck? That one dude looked just like his ass.
Yeah, bro. What's the temperature outside?
Dog, didn't you bet on Hoyer?
Hoyer, yeah.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Yep, sure did.
Brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this.
I'm pretty close to getting another badge.
As well as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins.
The Hawks fucking suck. I'm about to try to request a trade. Because the Nets want me bad.
And we are underway on EA Sports.
You can go to request a trade and it'll show you the interest.
It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. We'll score better and went up. Fuck.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Oh, man.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the box to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. Completes it right side to Doxson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And
bro, why does it keep fucking stopping and pausing,
you see
bro?
him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was.
It's gonna piss me the fuck off.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It's probably because everyone's fucking logging on for the damn fight. Yep.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack? Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike 52. Motion. Mike 52. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. No, check.
Here's Haskins to throw. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Mike 52.
On 3rd down, Haskins got a man, Slayton. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Love. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch out for those short off-daughter elbows. Now you see him think about the takedown. Those are wise to it. I know I'm talking to Marvel's jiu-jitsu coach.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Shots to keep the pressure going. Like you're seeing right here, he said Barbosa doesn't like the pressure, so even if I eat some early,
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go with Geis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call.
Come on. Got double time. Double time. We got 4.
On the ground, Geis. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Geis alone in the backfield here, second and goal.
Headbutts are not a game. Either one of those. These guys respect each other, so they don't want to win off an illegal headbutt, but
they'll give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal? They run with Geis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Dre. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
It's not often that you get 19-year-olds that enter the NFL, but this guy is absolutely special. Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech, 6'4", 250-plus pounds, can run like a deer. We just saw his ability to flash and make plays.
His brother Terrell also taken in the first round. First set of brothers taken in the first round of the same draft in NFL history. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Nothing I can do about that one.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Ah, Dalton, what the fuck?
And he finds Stills, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Dude, what in the fuck?
Never fun. Can't really stop those sometimes.
Right on my neck like I think. No new friend.
On first down, Drake.
Lucas wants him to fire back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Two kicks like that at that speed, Felder can't fire back so quick.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, come on, now, come on, now. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Hey, they're scared. Middle. Check 99. Check 99.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Kenyon Drake, he was kind of underutilized last year when Adam Gase was head coach. Only 7 starts, but now he's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities a season ago. 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Come on,
but in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Rosen will throw. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check your hot read. Mike 5-5, Mike 55. Monday. Watch the run.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, 7.
Here's Rosen to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, Echo.
Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. And Stills over the middle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch the slip! Watch the slip! Hey, box truck!
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. That is caught at the 7. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nick O'Leary in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
This will be taken in at the 1. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. That's complete to Darboh. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
In your face.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want? Hey, alert! 57. Mike, 57. Move! Sweetheart! Turn that on that. Alert!
Running from the shotgun with Drake. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
ready for you. Check three, check three, check three. Motion, motion, motion.
Balaj. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down and 4. Rosen, and it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Dwayne Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
I just hit him with the
it
play.
was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Redskins take over first
We got this.
at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check. Watch 24.
Now a run with Geis.
Oh, my.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's Richardson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Ringo.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is caught.
Oh, man, this game here, man.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Go. 3 down.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, I should have took
Picked
off.
off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
We should have won that game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hey, Porter, let's go. Defense, let's get out the field. Defense.
Rosen on 1st and 10. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, boy.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Which side's that?
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 80. Switch, switch. What do you got? What do you got?
From the gun, it's Rosen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
You see me? They can't stop me out here.
Brings up 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Matt Hawk now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Haskins.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Buzz, be ready, be ready.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. This one is Slayton over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On first down, here's Love. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's get this. Watch the edge.
Geis.
Shit.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Come on, set. 43. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Haskins on third down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by the
Dang, why he starts running so slow?
To the 24-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Wide, get wide. Win the rep, let's go, right here. Check three.
The drive will commence with a run by Milan.
Bro.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You know how I'm mad, like, when somebody hitting a hole? Do you know how to not make them run so fucking slow, dude?
Happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security
this shit blowing the shit out of me, dude.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a
man, I don't know what it is.
Winning this game.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On first down, it's Rosen. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They run it with Balaj.
Stay up.
He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line.
Huh?
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Trey, you watching? I thought you was watching my Madden game.
A handoff to the right side. It's Drake.
I thought he fumbled.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You can't block me.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll push the lead.
Could be, Trey.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe
Bro, this is gonna be a good ass fight, bro.
This dude can't fuck with the beat, bro.
Because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Here's this guy.
First down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Check. 3 down.
Throwing now is Haskins.
Get the!
Completes it right side to Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
3 down. Motion.
Australia.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him.
It don't matter. Them two enough. Them two by themselves.
I'm loosening up
Shit,
a couple
man.
of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Fuck!
Play action. Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Miami, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Texas A&M playing right now, Trey?